Hi everyone, we are talking about wrist strength and mobility today. So I'm going to share 3 exercises you can do to really work on your strength and your mobility. So these exercises are great for things like osteoarthritis, carpal tunnel, RSI. So definitely work within your own range, work with what feels good for you, but otherwise aim for about 10 to 15 reps of each and see how you go. Sometimes daily is great if you're feeling good. Sometimes you need to space it out over a couple of days. Now, I will say if you have wrist issues, we are going to be working with a hand weight. So what I do want you to avoid is too much gripping and squeezing with the fingers. So keep the fingers quite relaxed. What we're going to do for our first exercise is we're just going to rest our weight over something. So whether or not that's your table, okay, a few cushions, I've got a yoga block here that I'm going to rest on. And we're going to work through our wrist extension. So as we exhale, we're going to lift and extend at the wrist and then lower down. So it's a press up and a lower down. One more, press and lift. So from that side on position, you will see that I'm just literally pressing up from the wrist and lowering down. And whatever you use, whether or not it's your table or your block or your cushions, we just want to be able to rest this forearm as we isolate and lift from the wrist. Now, if this gets too much with your hand weight, you can do it without your hand weight. So simply just work on getting that extension and then that flexion through the wrist. So 10 to 15, see how you go. Our next exercise is just the reverse. So we're going to do flexion of the wrist. So still holding your weight if you can. We're going to turn our arm over so our palm is up. The inside of our forearm is reaching to the ceiling. The arm is rested and we're going to flex the wrist and lower. So it's a lift and lower, press up and down. Again, from that side on position, arm is just nice and relaxed and we're isolating through to flex and extend from that wrist. Again, if the weight gets too much, you can always drop to a lighter weight or you can do it without. So work through those two there. Now, finally, my last exercise, you need a stick. So either grab a broom, okay, or a mop, or if you've got a stick at home, great. We're going to start just with our hands shoulder width apart, and our hands are going to alternate. So one hand will rotate forward as one hand rotates back, and then we swap and change the hands. So again, my arms are staying straight and I'm really isolating from the wrists. One is flexing, one is extending, and then I'm alternating and changing. So from that slight side on position, you see just my wrists are moving through and changing. And these exercises are really great for working up the mobility, but also some of that strength that you may have lost if you've had an injury or osteoarthritis or carpal tunnel or some of those things. And our wrist strength is really important, just for lifting, for our body weight, all those types of things. We want to keep them nice and strong and mobile for our entire lives. So give these exercises a go. They will only take you a couple of minutes a day and you will definitely see the benefits. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.